Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back. I should be saying welcome back to myself and Alex, but hey
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, exactly. Where we been, E? Tell them all where we been.
Listen, listen, I life has been life and y'all. I'm quite sure a lot of y'all hate Skull fan. A lot of y'all don't know. Well, I tell them a business before me. I appreciate it, Auntie. Yeah, I was in a car accident, y'all, and I just wasn't prepared for that. I don't think you can ever prepare for a car accident, but
No.
I am alive, so that's good. I'm still kind of recovering, but I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, a car accident. I mean, it could have been a whole lot worse, and you made it out of it. You're recovering. You're almost back to 100%.
Yeah,
And you just got a little banged up, but by the grace of God, you're still here with us.
yeah.
So,
Um,
but a lot been going on. I mean, I'm thinking about our chat, how we missed you guys, how we appreciate you guys for hanging in there with us always, no matter what
yes,
life is, no matter what life is doing to us or to you guys, because you guys life be lifing on you guys too, I'm sure. So,
and y'all know
um,
I definitely care about y'all. I care about all my emotions. That's why y'all my emotions. Hey, cynical one. Hey, Shonda, how you doing, girl?
they're playing with your emotions, Pookie.
Hey, niece, I see you down there. Hey. No, that's what I call the subscribers over here, my emotions, because I really care. A lot of people be claiming I don't care. Unsubscribe. No, stay in the galaxy as long as you feel comfortable. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you, Cynical One. I really appreciate that, child. It was nuts, y'all.
Absolutely. You know,
A
I
girl
want to,
had
I want to,
a girl ran the stop sign and hit me, y'all.
mm,
So,
cha-ching.
oh wait a minute, I'm missing the.
Is that a cha-ching?
Oh, she did not have insurance. She didn't have
Oh,
insurance. So,
oh, jeez, Lord,
because
these
I'm
people
assuming,
got
I'm assuming that's what the cha-ching was. I wish,
right, right.
but
These
that
people got
cash app is right there, y'all. So if y'all want to cha-ching me for real, then yes, it would be
yeah,
appreciated and needed. But no, she did not have insurance, unfortunately.
yeah. The cash app may not be the same as lawsuit money, but all any little bit helps. I tell you that. So,
Yeah, for sure.
but these people got to stop this going out here with no insurance and being careless. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. So,
I hope y'all do know, because I really do. Like, I really do. I care about everybody that care about me, and I support everybody that support me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about reciprocation. It's a lot of people that, they complain about not getting love and not getting support, but they really don't give it. You know what I mean? And y'all know I'm big about support over here. So I appreciate all the love and support that I get from y'all. Like, I really do.
yeah, and universal law is like a boomerang. What you put out there, you get back. So,
Yep.
and universal law is undefeated. So I want everybody to understand that as well. So I want
Yeah.
to, you know what I want to do? E, I want to start off by saying rest in peace to the great Sissy Houston. Whitney Houston's mom passed
Yeah.
away, and she was 91 years old. And she, of course, she sustained some serious loss in her life, a daughter and a grandchild. Um, famous daughter at that. She herself, in her own right, Sissy Houston was famous.
Mm-hmm.
The aunt of Dionne Warwick. So very famous family. Hopefully, she's reunited with her daughter and granddaughter, and all three of them are together again in paradise. So rest in peace.
We've actually lost a few greats. We got James Earl Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what's the guy's name from Good Times?
We lost John Amos. We
Yeah,
lost we lost Frankie Beverly.
a
Um,
lot of. people this year.
We lost Rich Homie Quan from Atlanta.
Hmm.
He was only 34 years old.
Right.
Um, we lost recently also Taggart from Beverly Hills Cop. The two cops Eddie Murphy was teaming with. The one named Taggart, I forgot his real name, his real actor name, but I
Oh
lost
yeah, it's
him.
gonna go with Tito Jackson.
Tito Jackson. Yep, absolutely. Tito Jackson. So this has been ongoing for an entire month. It just and we know people die every
Oh
day.
sure. Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
we we know people die every day, but our most famous have been going back to back, back to back. So it's been kind of crazy. So I just stopped putting rest in peace on Facebook because it's just too much. It's really too
Hmm.
much. Chris Christopherson also died a few days ago. The great baseball player Pete Rose passed away this month.
Oh,
Basketball
for
great
real?
basketball great and humanitarian Dikembe Mutombo passed away
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
age
I
of
saw.
58. So this is it's really been on and on and on and on, and it's been pretty exhausting. So rest in peace to all of them. All of them.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
yeah. So, but I also want to
I was
get
gonna go
into
and say 2024, shaking my head.
yeah, it's taking no prisoners. 2024 is taking no prisoners. So, I just think there's a real
Well,
cleansing
it
going.
actually has taken some prisoners, but I digress from that situation for a little while. I'm tired of talking about his ass.
No, you can leave Diddy alone for a minute. Oh my goodness,
Because
but
it definitely has taken some prisoners.
yeah, you're taking some prisoners for sure. But I just want to also make this statement. With all the deaths that's been going on, I believe there's a real paradigm shift taking place with, all of the truth's coming out. People are passing these storms and hurricanes and tornadoes. I mean, Hurricane Helene came through and just wreaked havoc on Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, right? 200 plus deaths still counting. And now here come another one, Hurricane Milton, which seems to be worse. It's a category 4 right now. Category 5 will just destroy everything. So it's supposed to make landfall over Tampa and in Florida on Thursday. I mean, this is crazy. So, I mean, the earth might be just trying to cleanse and purge itself because of all the damage that mankind has done to this planet and the things we do to each other. There's a serious paradigm shift taking place. It really, really is. So just you got somebody you love, your family, let people know you love them. Reach out to them. If you haven't heard from them, reach out because you hear 1 minute, go on the next. So just reach out
I
to
do
people who
agree
never
with
heard.
that partly. I definitely agree with that partly because you know how I feel about how just our race in particular treat each other. Y'all know I talk about that all the time. But I think they playing with a lot of this weather too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't put that past them either. Okay, because they have now the technology, satellite dishes, different things now to kind of manipulate weather conditions. And so, excuse me, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but there's a lot of things that go on. If you're open minded enough to see it and accept it, then you'll say, okay, I got it. I see it. But
Yeah, and
without
at this
sound,
point, it's not a conspiracy because you can actually look up patents or public record.
mm,
And I just saw a patent for some tornadoes and hurricanes. They're right
mhm,
on. You can just look them up. You know,
yeah,
y'all all have heard of CERN, and there are some other organizations too. But the information is out there.
yeah, and I just want to continue to pray for our brothers and sisters out there in
Yeah.
the way of those hurricanes. I know a lot of people in Florida, I know a lot of people in Georgia and the Carolinas. We haven't gotten anything here in Virginia but some rain.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we're close enough to get it. By the time it reaches us, it turns into a tropical storm. by the time it gets here.
Mm-hmm.
But Florida, Asheville, North Carolina, which is up in the mountains and stuff like that. I mean, the video footage is ridiculous of the damage that the hurricane has done. And we're not over that one. And here come another one. So keep those people in prayer.
Yeah, our thoughts and prayers are with the families. A lot of people have lost their homes. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And just to pivot off that a little bit, I saw a video the other day, and we always talk about emotional punk ass men. I saw a video the other
Uh-oh.
day that was on social media. The dude shot a woman because she didn't respond to his text messages. Right?
What?
Yeah. He walks up to the door. He like, you didn't get my messages? She said, yeah, I got them. And what? Right? He walk up to the door and she like, what you taking the gun out for? Bang. And then the video kind of goes black after that. And it's
Hey,
like,
Scofield.
for not responding to text messages, because I think her ring cam, had caught the incident or whatever. And I'm like, what is with these dudes, man? Over text messages? So I don't know if
I
anybody else
need
in
to
the
watch
chat
out
seen this
then, because
video.
I'd be quick to leave somebody on red. But to like end somebody's life because, oh wow, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
right, right. Yeah,
So
that's
fam, how you
crazy.
been, girl?
Yeah. I got a question for the audience. Mostly for the women in the audience. Those that are in a serious relationship or married or so forth. Because this came up in discussions, with friends of mine and family members. We've had these discussions privately, and I'm gonna just bring them up. Is for a woman, if your husband or significant other wants anal sex and you're not into it, is that a deal breaker for you if he insists on having that?
Oh wow, how did we
Yeah,
get here?
yeah. You want to ask the question because
I want to see what the chat say before I go in because it's a hard no for me. And pun intended or not intended, I don't give a damn. I'm not going for it.
why is it a hard no? If that's your husband, though, that's what I'm saying. If that's your
It's
husband, I'm
so
not talking
many
about a
other
boyfriend.
hoes to go into. My ass is not one of them.
It's a tighter hole. You know what I
Not
mean?
necessarily.
And what you mean
Well, I
not
ain't
necessarily?
saying my ass is loose, but I'm saying not necessarily. I'm bouncing back, sis. I'm bouncing back. Thanks for asking, boo. How you been? Hey, time. But
but if
no,
you
I'm not going for that backdoor shit. No.
but what I'm saying is not for a regular boyfriend, some guy, some fly by night. If a guy is married to you and he's asking you for that, he has that desire. Would you be wrong for not doing it, or would he just have to go out there and get it from someplace else? And would you condone him going out getting it someplace else?
The question is, why is that such a desire? And I'm a woman, and you can go so many other places. Now I'm questioning your desires, sir.
Well, I hate to bring it up, but look what Diddy was doing. He had a strong desire for booty
Hey,
holes.
who you say? Because you just done canceled the whole, the fuck? What? That is not a good example,
and,
Alex.
and, and, and just for the record, I don't have any baby oil in my house.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Look,
god.
what she said,
She
wait,
said
repeat that.
she
Okay,
said
no, don't repeat that. Sco fan. No, man, no, man. We don't want no repeating. I feel the same way. Okay, Miss Sherry, because what? Wait,
what
what time say? Oh Lord, let me get ready for
what
time.
time
Say,
what time say? Go ahead.
it's not a dumb question, but if my wife wants to get bumped in the ass, she's not a wife. That's like me bringing home a woman saying, honey, this is Carmen.
Mm, I'm trying to understand the
Ooh,
correlation of that. What's the correlation there? Because if you're bringing
give
home a
us some more
woman,
context. But I'm with you because Long as it leads to a no, I'm with you.
Long as it leads to a no.
Cynical one said, marry someone who's sexually compatible with you. Okay.
Mm. Yeah, I
And she
mean,
said, deviant ass Diddy.
yeah, it's crazy. But and that's true. Those are things you should know prior to getting married or prior to getting in a serious relationship,
Yes.
because everyone has different sexual fantasies, kind of thing, and you should know all these things. If you intend on getting serious with a person, you should know all these things.
If
You really
that's
should.
one, that's a problem. Okay. She said, wait, I'm gonna need him to find some new desires because that's an exit, not an entrance. Okay. Say it again for the people in the back. Okay.
But a lot of women
Not
do
to
it.
mention, we already know that people don't even wash their ass properly. So no, just
Or in your famous words, they don't wash between their toes.
between their toes, they ass crack, under their neck, nothing. Behind their
Yeah,
ears. People is dirty. And I just don't understand again when dealing with a woman, all the places you can go and you choose the ass. I don't understand.
you don't understand it. Okay.
I don't understand. I would never understand.
Yeah. You know what I got here, E?
Mm-hmm.
I have here something I want to also discuss with the chat, and maybe this is a continuation to another show.
Okay.
Um, I have here because you know what I'm tired of.
What?
Men and women are all over social media, the internet, and all we doing is bickering. Okay, women don't do this, men don't do that, women don't, and men don't do that. They're back and forth,
That's
and
fact.
I'm trying to find solutions to this so we can all find the person we're trying to find, so we can do it with some peace, with some respect. And I'm thinking of solutions because I'm not gonna keep pouncing on with the what women don't do, what men don't do. You know, people that have been cheated on are carrying baggage, women are carrying baggage because they've been hurt, and men carrying baggage. So I want to talk about a couple of things that I've come up with is that could be keys to a healthy relationship if you're seeking that. Now, if you just want to be out here hoeing, that's fine too, men or women. You want to do that. If you want to have a friend with benefits situation, that's fine too. If you want to stay single and do nothing, that's fine too. So this is for people who want to be in a relationship and intermingle their lives with somebody else. And first and foremost, E,
Mm-hmm.
what people have to do, each person coming in has to look what they can give as opposed to what they can get. That's the number one rule. Because if both people think like that, then the relationship is off to a great start and has a great chance for survival. But if somebody in the relationship is always me, gimme, 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 and someone's always giving, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay, so that's first and foremost. That's kind of the outlier. I didn't even number that one because it's so prevalent that needs to be done. But number one, know thyself. Know who you are before you even get into a relationship. Like EsessionByEnicole, we just finished talking, right? Do you wash your toes? Okay. You know, what do you really want out of life? What are your desires? You know, what are your hindrances? Know thyself. Number two, understand your preferences, but be flexible. Okay. What do I mean by that? Okay, you got women on social media or on dating sites. He got to be 6'5" and 240 pounds, and he has to have his own car, his own house, you got all this long list of things that women are notorious for, right? And the guy could come along and he got, let's see, 28 out of the 35 things, and y'all say he ain't the one. It's like, what the hell are y'all looking for? Okay. So your preferences are fine. But the older we get, and those of us that are getting a little bit long in the tooth, we got to be flexible with these preferences. Okay. Number three, we did a show on this, E. I think it was last year, maybe even the year before. We did a show on this. Manage your expectations and be realistic. No entitlements. Okay. Nobody,
Definitely, if you missed that, you should definitely go check out some of our old shows. We've talked about a lot of stuff.
a lot of stuff, right? So managing your expectations, meaning nobody owe you nothing. Okay, you have to attract where you are in your life. Don't put all your expectations on somebody else, and when they don't live up to it, you're upset. Oh, I expect him to do this. I expect her to do that. She should be doing this. Listen, manage those expectations and stop asking for what you're not willing to give or what you don't have. Don't ask for it. Okay.
Mhm.
And you're not entitled to shit. Nobody owe you nothing. Uh, Number 4, understand nothing will be perfect ever. So don't sweat the small things. Nobody is perfect. You're not perfect. He or she won't be perfect. You got to learn how to deal with little things here because everybody got habits. Okay, you got people who go and take a shower. They step right out of their clothes, get in the shower, and get out and step right back over the clothes and leave the clothes there. Now, if you're dating this person, you have to ask yourself, is that something that I can live with? Because that's a habit they have. They can't help it. They've been doing it their entire life. So you're
And
going
that's
to come. What was that, E?
I said that's a little weird. I don't even take my clothes in there. I don't even have clothes on when I'm about to go in there.
But the point I'm making, people have habits.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, if I'm watching TV in the living room and I take my socks off, when I get up and go to bed, I leave my socks there. It's unconscious. I don't think about it. I leave the socks there. So am I going to be in a relationship with a woman who's going to say, why are you always leaving your socks in the living room? Can you pick them up? And she can yell and scream about it. And I'm going to say, okay, babe, I'm going to try to do better. But it's a habit. Okay. So understand shit ain't going to be perfect. Never. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days.
Cynical one said there are times when a person's preferences are out the window when they find someone they really fuck with. That's definitely true too.
Yeah. You got to be flexible with these preferences. What did Tom says, great example. Look at Tia Mowry. She divorced her husband, celebrated being happy and finding herself. How selfish can you be? In reality, hit her right in the face when she realized nobody wanted her. Because apparently she felt she was missing something out there in them streets.
But wait a minute, wait a minute. How did when the last part about nobody wanting her? What is this true? I mean,
Listen, if she want to be out there hoeing, somebody going to get her. I mean, if that's what she want to do.
Say, who said nobody wanted her time?
But do anybody want to be in a service committed relationship with her at this point? You know what I mean? She can find a bed partner. She's a beautiful woman. She'll find a bed partner. But nobody's going to take her serious as far as saying, let's make a go of it. Let's be in love, because they're going to look at the condition and how she left her husband and her family. They're going to look at that. Number 5 on my list here, communication is paramount. Okay. If you don't know how to communicate, like, what'd you say?
That should be damn near number 1.
If you cannot communicate and talk to this person, then what's the use? What's the use? You got to have some commonality. And when you do something wrong, or if a person is trying to correct you in a way, they see something that bothers them, or they want to tell you something to make you a better person, then why are you offended?
Yeah, it's a lot of people out here that cannot communicate at all. They're not effective communicators, because communication is not just talking. Communication is talking and listening.
That's it.
I want to add something to your list.
Okay. I may have it written down already, but you go ahead. What you want to add?
Let's see. Tell me, do we got telepathy going on? Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I want to add intention. I feel like a lot of people get into partnerships, relationships, even friendships or whatever, because you spoke on, somebody might want to be her friends with benefits or whatever, which is
Right.
possible. Some people are with that. You need to find out what the person you're into is looking for, right? Whatever
Right.
floats y'all boat. But it's about intentions, because it's a lot of people that do certain things for people and have hidden motives and agendas and then get upset when things don't work out the way they want them to.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
So check your motherfucking intentions, okay?
Right. What are your intentions? And make it be known. Make
Yes.
your intentions known. This way, the person that you're dealing with can make a decision based off the correct information. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you're hiding stuff, you don't make your intentions clear, you're not communicating, then the person get all wrapped up into you. Now you come springing all this stuff on them. It's like, well, what the hell was this 5 months ago? You know,
Exactly. Or 5 minutes ago, because people just be, I'm getting a little triggered. Cynical one said, people trying to check getting with one of the Maori sisters off their bucket list. Well, damn, cynical one.
hey,
And
listen.
Time said, Alex, pick up your damn socks.
it's a habit. You know what I mean? It's a habit. People have habits and they can work on them and work on them, but they still go back to the habits, man. And we all have them. I'm pretty sure, Time, I'm sure you got some habits. You be like, I don't even realize I do it. I don't even realize
Oh,
I do
thanks
it.
so much, cynical one. We appreciate that.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Cynical One. Yeah, Cynical One and me been pretty cool, especially on IG, because she put some nice posts up on IG.
Yeah. Cynical
Yeah.
one is a dope person, period. I want her to hit the link more often. We thinking about having grown shit tomorrow. So that's giving you a nice little advanced invitation, cynical one. So get your shit together and come on, hit the link tomorrow.
Mm. Alrighty. A cynical one also said, was in the chat. I'm responding to Alex's statement about men wanting to get with her. But her sister is still happily married. And
Mm-hmm.
it's been going through the internet streets now that she don't even want to talk to her sister right now because she don't want her sister's toxicity interfering in her marriage. I always get them confused. Don't know who's Tia, don't know who's Tamara, whatever. Whichever one is still married.
They look different to me.
Um,
I've always been able to tell them apart though because I've been watching them so young. Like they show came out when I was a little girl. I remember the first time the episode came on, we was geeking, we was excited about the new little show. So I could tell them apart. But yeah, she's been married, she's happy. And you you I think that from the show you would have thought that um Tamara would have been more of the problem one, but she seemed more put together.
yeah, yeah. And look what Time says. Time says, EsessionByEnicole, no real man that has morals and respect for themselves want a woman that left their husband because of her selfishness. Thank you, Alex. Who was going to take her serious?
But is that what happened, Time? I thought it was. Well, you do have to consider the source. Some people are gonna, in a divorce, there might be skewed accounts of like what happened. But I thought that the husband was the one that was more so causing the rifts or
He's been
tiffs.
he's been very quiet on
Mm-hmm.
social media during this separation and divorce. Ultimately, she's been the one all over internet, social media, talking about whatever she needed to talk
That's
about.
get your shit together.
Yeah, he's been very quiet. He's been very quiet. Corey
Yeah, I
Hardrick.
haven't heard him say anything.
No, he's been very quiet. She's been the one all over social media, I guess, trying to get attention and reinvent herself and seeing what's out there and whatever. But he's been really quiet. He just put his head down and went back to work. I mean, getting his
So
movie
wait a minute, let
rolling.
me ask you something, Alex. Where did she actually say that she wasn't speaking to her?
Well, there's apparently a rift between the two sisters. I don't have all the details.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, speculation on the internet and everything is that she just don't want her sister's toxicity interfering in her marriage. She's still happy. and she don't want you over there, being an influence in her marriage. She's trying to hold her marriage together. She's happy apparently, and she has a family. And now that you're divorced and want to be out here in these streets, you're not going to drag your sister with you. So that's the thing.
I'm gonna
So
have to look into that and check it back in with y'all because I
yeah,
love them.
yeah. Of course, they're very, very close when they were children, and they're twins. Or twins always have a special bond. But yeah, it's just a lot because they're adults now. They're in there with their 40s, and so nobody's a kid anymore. You got husbands and children and divorces and separations and all kind of stuff. So a little bit different. Time says my grandpa always told me, if you are not willing to sacrifice for the person that you love, you are in a relationship with a friend.
I feel like you're not even in a relationship with a friend because you make sacrifices for your friend. I feel
Yeah.
like you in a relationship with an associate, a damn near an enemy, because even with friends, there's compromise that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
Yeah,
we tend, and a lot of times too, it's funny thing about relationships. We tend to treat our friends better than our significant others or our
that's what I
spouse.
thought. I thought I saw that too, Scofin. So I'm definitely gonna get on the case and check it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of shows and relationships, because that's what we talking about. Alex got us over here talking about love, child.
Yeah.
Uh, um, Queen's Court is coming back out, and y'all know how I am with the TV shows. So, members only, I will be watching Queen's Court, and we're gonna be talking about it and see if we can get some people over here to talk to us. Y'all know I'll be talking to all the people from all the shows. So,
And for those that have Paramount, you can actually
Peacock.
binge watch Peacock. Excuse me, Peacock. You can actually binge watch it because all 10 episodes are right now on Peacock. They started the 6th of October, so I'm on
Or
episode
you
three.
can wait and
Actually,
watch it with me.
what was that?
I said, or they can wait and watch it with me.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it started
They've been
October
asking me
6th.
when I'm gonna bring Watchy Watch back. So we're gonna do it over there on members only. So we don't gotta worry about YouTube cutting the show off or nothing like that. We're gonna just go over there and watch it.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, it's great because you got Lisa Ray over there, you got K Michelle, and you got London, who's also known as Delicious from Flavor of Love. So, and she is voluptuous. I will tell you that about London.
She
You
can't
know,
seem to keep a man. My God.
yeah, she had she had what, two men walk out on it. Was she been married twice or once?
I
Because
believe she's been married twice, but when it was another show. You remember when Ready to Love was hot and heavy, there was another show out and it was called, what was that show called? I
yeah,
forget,
because
but the guy from uh was it
well, her ex-husband is from the Exonerated Five, formerly known as the Central Park Five. He was one of them, and
yeah. But she also
apparently,
used to mess with Rick Ross friend, best
Rick Ross'
friend.
friend. Okay,
But I'm trying to think of what the show was called. It was on as well. And
okay.
basically three couples will go on the show and they would either have to get married by the end of the show
Oh,
or
with the therapist.
yeah,
Ring something. Yeah, with the ring.
yeah,
Put a ring
yeah.
on it. Put a ring on
Yeah,
it.
put a ring on it. The guy that was on that show, that kind of fake looked like Rick Ross, that was Rick Ross like friend, and she used to mess with him.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking
Then
about
like,
now.
and he wanted to marry her, she wouldn't because then she got engaged to somebody else. So now that she on this show, that just made me like, well, damn, you can't keep. Because people, I don't know, these females think like, along with this list that you came up with, right? On
Hmm.
the female side, what I see a lot is females be so worried about their hair, their nails, their feet, their clothes, and don't do nothing when it comes to their soul, their personality, their goals, their priorities. So you looking good, that's cool at first when a man see you, but what's gonna keep them? Because
Yeah.
all these fly ass slash bad bitches can't keep
Hmm.
no man. Let me go back
Right.
to the comments. I'm sorry, yeah. I
Yeah.
done got. He done made me curious as to why she can't keep no man.
Yeah. You don't went straight left. And
I have to go back and do the wrenches, girl. I done went and redid all the wrenches, but it's gonna be on members only. So, but I'm gonna fix it when I get up. You the girl, I got you.
But the first 3 episodes, of course, are very interesting. So everybody go and catch it. It's very interesting. So and
Good cynical ones here. Reading my mind is wild. Y'all know I got special abilities. Yes, it was an interesting list. I like that list, Alex. Did we go through the whole list?
I still have some more stuff, cynical one. Number 6, and this is big. Okay, know and understand your triggers from the baggage you're carrying. You know, people don't understand their triggers, and they're not fully healed, and they get into a relationship or a situation or even a marriage, and something happens, and they get triggered, and they just blow everything sky high, and their spouse is like, "Where the hell did this come from?" You know, everybody has things that they've been through, and the longer we live, the more shit we go through. Okay, so you're going to have triggers, you're going to have pains and hurts and agonies and things of that nature, but you have to understand what those things are. Understand that this person that I'm with had nothing to do with what I went through. They had nothing to do with it. So why are you punishing them for the shit you went through? Sit down and have a discussion, understand your triggers. You need therapy, get therapy. But don't visit that on a person that had nothing to do with what you went through when you were 6 years old, 15, 21 in college. They had nothing to do with that. Go get therapy, because it's not anybody's job to fix you. Fix your damn self and then get into a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So understanding triggers is a big thing. Okay.
Tom said his habit is not making up the bed.
See, there you go. There you go. And a lot of people feel like, why am I gonna make it up? I'm getting right back in it tonight. So they don't make it up.
No. It gotta look cute. Your bed should look cute.
See what Tom is saying? Eat that.
Said Tia Mary is trying to destroy her sister's relationship because she's by herself. No family member is going to break up my marriage with my wife. I just can't. I hate that because I just don't see Tia doing that. I'm sad about that.
Here's some strife. Know all the
Hey,
details.
Ebony with a motherfucking IE. Hey, girl.
Uh-oh. Ebony E in the house. Ebony with an IE. Guess who's back?
How you been, girl?
Yeah.
I can't talk crap to nobody because I'm been the one missing the action. But I miss all of y'all.
Mm-hmm. And don't leave me out. Missed them too. And I ain't
you gotta speak for yourself.
and I ain't car accident.
Hey, now it's too soon. It's too soon. I'm still
soon.
Yes, my leg is throbbing as we chat it up over here. She said Corey did not say one. I think they're supposed to say one word about Tia Mowry because of his children, and that was said in an interview that he did not long ago. Yeah, I haven't heard him say not anything.
Right, because he's respecting what they had. He's respecting his children, and he don't want all that stuff out there like that. Now she's been on the circuit. There's no question that she's been on the circuit, but he's been quiet. So, to support TheeEnicole during her recovery, love and support can be sent to CashApp TheeEnicole. Any little bit helps because the driver had no insurance.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
It's like, golly, these people out here driving without insurance. So yeah, y'all could bless E with a little cash up here there. Things
I'm
add
gonna
up.
tell y'all the story on members only because like It's crazy, y'all. I've got to tell y'all what happened. Like, it's crazy, but I'm gonna tell y'all members only because it's a little, little personal. But I'm
Yeah.
going probably maybe later on tonight, depending on how I feel, because I got a meeting that I'm going outside. But I might pop on and because I got to tell y'all this story. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure it is because I haven't even heard it yet. I haven't even heard it yet.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
told you.
I haven't. You did? Okay,
Yes.
okay. I gotta be. I'm getting old, so I gotta remember. And I got a lot going on too. I mean, my schedule's
Yeah,
been ridiculous.
for sure.
Yeah. So, but you know
Look,
what? You hit
Ebony
what?
took the word right out our mouths because life has been lifing for real though.
Yep. Yeah, that's a fact.
Because if y'all haven't noticed, I realized when this happened, I was talking to my girl Sun Kiss. Shout out to my girl Sun Kiss, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to my girl Sun Kiss. And while I was away at first, I was feeling kind of bad because I'm like, well, we haven't did old school versus new school. We haven't did grown shit. We haven't did this. We haven't did that. And I actually like looked back over my lives and stuff like I've literally been going live every week since 2022. I deserved a damn break. I wish it wouldn't have had been a break from a car accident, but sheesh.
Yeah, because we've been going since 2022. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did our first show back in 2022. It's crazy.
Yeah.
See how time
Mm-hmm.
fly? And we at the end of 2024 at this point.
Next week is our 60th episode. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, bananas, absolutely
Mhm.
bananas. So, and check this out. Number 7 is what do you value? Okay, what do you value? Because whatever you value is what you're going to bring into the relationship, or what you're going to desire, right?
That's
So,
right.
if everything is with you is about money, that's what you're going to feel like you need to be happy, which we know that's a bunch of bullshit. Le- Lisa Ray, as accomplished as Lisa Ray is, right? She is still saying at her advancing age, a man got to come in and pay all her bills to have her. Okay, that's her
And that's funny
prerequisite.
that you said that because Lisa Ray is on the new Queen's Court, and look what time says. None of those women could keep a man. Did not queens. I think he meant to say they're not queens. And he said, "Are you sure Vivica Fox isn't not on that show giving out applications?"
No, I haven't seen Vivica. Never
She
seen
might be
Vivica.
on next season, shit. Because if Lisa Ray on this season, who knows who coming next?
Because you honestly have to ask yourself, and to the people in the chat, it's like, do you really want to be happy, or do you want? Because Lisa Ray has her own money. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now I'm not saying for her to find a broke motherfucker, but what I'm saying is, if he don't have as much as you have, or he may be doing something different than what you're accustomed to, or whatever. If he's a good dude and he loves you, and he's putting the time in, and he cherishes you and adores you, what the
Okay,
fuck else
sister.
do you what else do you want? I'm trying to find out, because people always say, I want somebody I could love, trust, I want loyalty, and they want something to go, but he got to have some money too. So we know money is a given. We need money to buy groceries, pay rent or mortgage, pay insurance on the car, pay for the car. This is a capitalistic society. We need money. So put that to the side and say, okay, we know we need money. What do I really value other than money and belongings? Fancy houses or fancy cars, whatever. Do I want somebody that's really going to be there for me?
And
That's
I
going to
just don't
protect me.
understand how people logic is so fucked up because, okay, yes, we know we need money to survive. We know we need money to live, pay our bills. But if you get with somebody who's on the same wavelength as you, have the same passions as you, they don't have to, y'all don't have to be direct mirrors of each other, but y'all have similar interests. Um, you know, you want to touch on some of the same causes and y'all care about each other, y'all can come together and make the bag. Like, what do y'all be thinking about?
That
I'd
part.
rather get with somebody who want to build rather than the person. who already has it, because those people are very arrogant. And those are the people like what you said Lisa Ray is, basically, because she does have her own money, but she's still like, you gonna come in here and pay everything. So
And
you gonna
remember,
get with a man and he come and pay everything and treat you like shit? Like, where's y'all logic at?
the cooking show she did with Trick Daddy, and her and Trick Daddy had this same discussion, right? And
Yeah,
she
she
said,
said it on there.
she said on it, she said, a man got to come in and pay all her bills. And Trick Daddy said, for what? What's he getting to pay all your bills? She said, he getting ass. And he said, well, you getting dick. So now that we got that out the way, why does he have to pay all your bills? Okay, so you have to find out what you value. And I think
Yeah,
the older you get, you really have to become more realistic. I will never tell a woman, I don't want a broke woman. I'm a man. I don't want no woman coming at me broke. Okay. I got enough grandkids or whatever that beg, grown kids begging from me. I don't want no woman that's broke. Okay. But it's not a thing where I'm going to require her to have a whole bunch of money. I want her to be my comfort. I want to be able to lay down with her and be comfortable, lay in her lap, watch TV, know that she got my back. Know that when the world's been kicking my ass, she's there when I come home as a soft place to fall. That's what I want. That's what I want. You
and
know what I
broke is
mean?
more of a mentality as well. Like, it's a lot of people out here living broke because they living outside their means. Yeah, they might get good money coming in, but they live outside their means to fake impress everybody else, and they still don't got no money to show for it.
That
Tom
part.
said, if you're going to have a show called Queens, those are not the women that should be on the show. And the only person they missing off that show is Vivica with
but, they, Tom is riding Vivica, boy.
her. Ebony with a motherfucking eye. He said, you've been consistent for sure, and your content is good and useful, not a bunch of mess. Good job, sis. Thank you so much.
Mm, mm.
She said, I value honesty, transparency, respect, and vulnerability. Okay. And what's crazy is it seemed like nowadays, if somebody has like one of those qualities, right? Like you have four qualities you listed, right?
Yep.
Somebody will have one of those qualities and then want you to do cartwheels because of that. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, like these are things that you should be. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
people be wanting brownie points for the simple um characteristics that we should possess as adults. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we should already possess kindness. Be
Right.
kind. Be kind to some person that you claim you like or love. Be kind to them. Be giving. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Be nurturing. All these things we should already have. But
Exactly.
no, we don't have them, but we expect it from somebody else. Hypocrisy.
Exactly.
What?
Ebony said, I'm not gonna tell her age, but she said, I could pay my bills, just pay yours. What can you give me that you can't buy with money? Okay.
Right. And Ebony put her own age up there. Ebony says she's 42.
I know, I know, I know.
Okay. Okay.
But
And
I'm gonna
Tom.
tell this age because Vivica is 60 something. Vivica is 60 something years old, looking for someone to take care of her. Is she crazy? Ain't nobody fit. No, that's what Lisa Ray said. I haven't heard Vivica say that.
Yeah, I think she said something similar. I'm not sure if you used the
Who
exact
is she?
words Lisa Ray used, but I think she said something similar. Yeah. She said she wanted a guy that's going to let her shop, let her do her thing. She said something similar to that. But I do remember her saying she wanted a guy that's going to let her go out and shop, let her do brunch or whatever. See, here's the problem with a lot of women. I'm going to
Hold
say
on,
this,
wait before you go. Hold on, wait. Let me finish his statement because you can't figure out that he said ain't nobody filling out the application to take care of you. Sorry. Time ain't going for the applications, okay?
me either. Because this is an unpopular statement, right? But I'm gonna say it because this happens to be true. I don't care how
Mm,
much money a woman makes, right? When she
mm,
gets into a relationship, her money is her money, your money is our money. Okay? Because she want to do whatever she want to do with her money, but have your mortgage, the car notes, the this, the that, the other thing. And her money is to buy closets full of shoes that the tag's going to be on them for 5 fucking years. All these clothes, going to brunch with the girlfriend, doing all of this stuff, but not have to worry about the household and the finances and so forth. Will she make just as much money as you or make good money on her own? Why shouldn't your money contribute to the household? Nobody's saying you should put all your money in there. But then I thought we were a team.
My thing is this, right? Want whatever you want to want. But my question is, why within wanting what you want, why is there never anybody saying anything that they would love to do for their man? Like, men are humans too. Men are a part of the relationship too. If you want the man to come and do X, Y, and Z, why is there not anything that you would love to do for your man? Like, I don't understand that part.
It's not popular either to say that. You know what everybody say? You know what everybody say? Happy wife, happy life. Nobody care about the husband. Nobody care about the man. Okay? I don't care how sorry and pathetic this woman is. You're supposed to make her happy because happy wife, happy life. That means you give her money to go out and buy what she want, do what she want, let her have all the friends she want, whatever, and you just sit there and take the bullshit long as she happy, and you pay everything and just sit there like a dummy or a robot. No, it's not that kind of party.
Real quick, thank you for that Cash App. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
Read time statement.
I'm sorry to say, but if your wife is listening to Sexy Red and Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, your marriage is in trouble. My wife grew up on MC Light, Queen Latifah, Moni Love,
and Anita Baker.
You should X off MC Light and Queen Latifah because their stories will be dropping soon. I get your point though, Time, but just scratch them first 2 names up off there.
Yeah, but the messages were powerful. UNITY, that's a unity. The messages were powerful. I think that's what Time is getting at.
Yes, that is his point. Meanwhile, they was off the stage doing some bullshit.
I remember what you eat.
Diddy is not the last story we shall hear, okay? The women's stories is coming.
They got a whole bunch of videos coming out. Whoever on video, okay. Everybody about to be a video star because of Diddy.
Mm-hmm. Look, Ebony, we're going to talk about all of it on members only because, listen, I'm tired of talking about Diddy. I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm just leaving it for now.
Let me make my last 4 points before we get out of here because we be pushing up on the 8 o'clock hour. Number 8 here, understand things will change. Nothing stays the same. So if you're a person that cannot adapt to change within the world or your circumstances or relationships, whatever, you're in for a very long, miserable life. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. Okay, the weather changes, your weight changes, your age changes, your environment changes, everything changes. So the fairy tale you've been looking for, if you think you got it, at some point it will change because people are ever evolving. We don't stay the same. So either you're going to grow together or you're going to grow apart. But understand, shit will change. So this feeling that you got now, this feeling of elation and love and togetherness, you're going to be challenged because something's going to change to challenge that dynamic. Okay. Manage number 9, manage your emotions. We spoke about this before on the show. Okay. Because you got a whole lot of punctified, sissy ass, bitch ass men running around here right now who are doing more emotional shit than women. You got men out here cutting tires, keying cars.
That's facts.
Being parked outside of houses, showing up at the jobs, killing the woman and the kids. What the hell is this? Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous. We have to learn how to manage our emotions. We can't respond. We can't react to everything. You know, for every action, there's an equal or greater reaction. Okay. Are you a reactor? If something happens, you just jump right up going ballistic. You know, so many lives could be different. The prisons will be half full, if not 3/4 emptier, if the person would have stepped back for a second and said, nah, I'm not doing that. It don't make any sense. But because they can't control their emotions, they're doing 25 to life.
I would say that goes for both sides too, because there's a lot of people that's in there that are innocent, and it's because of the emotions of the bitch ass police.
That too, and their
Bitch ass
hatred.
prosecutors, or y'all friend that said with the swipe of her pen. But carry on, Alex.
Yep. Yep. The bitch ass emotional police who are filled with hatred, a judicial system that hates us, prosecutors that hates us, and they're aspiring for higher office, so they want convictions. That's a whole nother show you just brought up, E. It's a whole nother show. Okay.
Cynical one. That's what I'm saying about Delicious. She said if someone's on their third marriage or engagement, they need to wonder why they keep repeating that pattern. Like, what's going on? What's the problem?
Yeah. And that's why I said the first one is know thyself. You know what I'm saying? No, because listen, if you've been married 3 times or 4 times, okay, and none of them worked out, who's the common denominator, E?
Your motherfucking ass.
So how often are you going to point the finger? Men ain't shit. He did this. He did that. He did. No, you're the common denominator. You had 3 or 4 marriages that did not work.
So and I feel like it goes even further than that. You know what I'm saying? Because usually, like when it comes to relationships, different personality traits, hangups, quirks, whatever you want to call them, they're magnified in relationships, right? So you already do that in your regular life. Those people who it's always somebody else's fault, somebody else is always the problem. I know that it's you. You know what I'm saying? And why can I say that? Because I used to be that type of person too. Like, oh, I don't fuck with this person because they did this. This person did this. But if you want things to change, you have to look at yourself. You got to take accountability for the things you're doing, because everybody could never be the problem. It can't just never be everybody else 100% of the time. You are contributing some way, somehow to the problems, because you the only motherfucker that is common in all the situations.
What is the word, E, that is taboo to most women today? That word is accountability. Most women just don't like that word, E. I'm sorry to say.
It's crazy though. But you want a man to be accountable, not only to himself, but to your ass too. But you like what? Make it make sense. You want this man to answer all your questions. Where he going? Who he going with? Why he there that long? And you don't want to answer to yourself? That's
and you know what's crazy? How I understand that is like when a man cheats on his woman, we just like, oh, he a dirty dog. He got a queen. He shouldn't be treating her like that. Blah, blah, blah. Right? He wrong. His 2 left shoes. He shouldn't be out there doing that. Okay. But when a woman cheat, our first response is, what did he do to make her cheat? He wasn't there for her. We start doing that.
Okay. That's why everybody hate me, because that be my question when they ask about the man though. I feel like, well, what did you do to push him away? Like I feel like one question should be applicable for everybody. I don't like the double standard thing. Like if you're gonna give passes, give everybody a pass. If you gonna hold everybody's feet to the fire, do it across the board. You know what I'm saying? It's not I don't like the double standard thing.
Yeah, it's not fair, because women out here are cheating for just the same selfish reasons that a man would go out here and cheat. Okay, it's the same thing. Mm-hmm. So why do they get a pass, but we just low down dirty dogs?
Ebony with it, he said, so true. Oh Lord, it's taken me a while to control my emotions. One of my favorite things to say to myself is feelings are not facts. I like that.
Hey, feelings all right. There you go. Now she preaching now. Feelings
Okay.
are not
That's
facts.
that E in her. That's that E in her. You know, when your name start with an E, okay, let me tell you something. Okay.
Mm,
I'm sorry, I
yeah.
got tricked. Let me keep going. So Time said, Time said, let me just say this about the Diddy. You, oh God, are you? He's innocent. Oh wow, he said he's innocent until proven guilty in the court of law.
Oh.
You know what time? I don't know what type of time you on tonight, Time, but we all know that man is guilty. Okay, he's guilty as guilty can be. All right.
Now, E, now.
Hey,
On the,
what now, Alex?
now,
I know
E.
you ain't vouching. I know you're not vouching.
What I'm saying is owning $1,000, 1,000 bottles of baby oil is not a crime. Okay.
First
That's
of
all.
all, first of all, now, yes, it is.
How is that a crime?
Okay, I'm joking, but it's
You,
a crime for him. Hey Ben, what's going on?
oh my God, this is funny. But yeah, you know what,
That's a
E?
crime.
That's
He
a
has made
crime.
it a crime. It's a, what they call it when you he has created a precedent.
Buying in bulk. He keeping BJ's. Oh, that's a wrong analogy.
Oh
Let's say
hell no!
Costco.
See,
Let's
you
say
done went too
Costco's.
far. You done
Let's
went
say
too far.
let's say Costco's. I don't want to say BJ's.
You done went too far. He said, Alex, they learn from their mamas who bust windows out of cars and slash tires and spray paint people's cars more than a fed up black woman. These young boys are learning from their mom. That's
Hey,
now that
listen.
time, that is so very true.
Tom preaching. Tom preaching too.
I feel like a lot of single mothers are not realizing the negative effects of some of their attitudes and dispositions that it's having on their sons.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's
You
that's
know
no, that's true.
you know what the new term is for these single mothers? Son husbands. Because that's what they got. They treat their sons like a husband, and you pamper, coddle, and spoil him, and then want to send him out here to other women to deal with that bullshit. And other women ain't dealing with it. Okay. Now I do blame the men who are the fathers who are not stepping in, provided they haven't passed away or something. But step in and turn this boy into a man. Don't leave him with his mama while you skirt chase all over America. Because the single mother is destroying these boys. Period.
Yeah. And their lack of accountability trickles down to them because they don't hold their sons accountable. And it's like their sons could do no wrong and they out
Nope.
here on some bullshit.
They raising the same man they themselves don't want.
Are you kidding me? Dwayne Wade got a nail polish out.
Matter of fact, he do. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Ebony said multiple marriages are crazy. Tap out and get therapy. Okay, you know, some people walk around like that's a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? I've been married 8 times. Well, baby.
Listen,
Uh
8 marriages. You talking about Zsa Zsa Gabor and Elizabeth Taylor
Elizabeth
and
Taylor.
yeah, these other people. This is too much.
One of my aunties, but we gonna keep going though.
The bottom line is that's because they want a license to hoe. They really want to hoe,
Oh
but
wow.
they want a license to hoe. That's why they keep changing husbands so much.
A cynical
But
one said, not me. I usually judge people who cheat regardless of the gender. Okay. Equal opportunity judging. Okay.
that's it. But y'all gonna be in the minority for that because, like I said, women don't like accountability. They can't take it like men can take it. Real men, let's say that.
She said, if you brag about being unfaithful, I'm giving you the side eye. You know that's what they do, child. In the barbershop and in the beauty salon. So it's not, there is no separation.
Did you
Was
say?
Jayla, yep,
Did,
for marriage. I think it is for, isn't it?
I
Yeah, I
think it
think it's
is
for
for.
marriages. Jayla.
I think it's because she married Affleck twice.
And 400 men, okay? Four
Yeah,
marriages and 400 men.
I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that.
Yes, the power of E, okay?
Uh-huh.
She
I
said,
E
huh,
squared. E
I
squared.
need to find me 2 E's so I can bring E times 3 back. Come on, Ebony with a motherfucking IE. Let's do it.
Here's
She said, the
what?
fuck do you need all that for? Oil for?
Well,
Okay.
well, we know what you need it for. You
You
know.
know what? I want to move on because she said, Alex, my boyfriend said the same thing about Baby Yo-Yo. What he said? He said, she said,
It's not against the law to own 1,000 bottles.
Yeah, they did. They most definitely denied the claims that they bought. They said no, it was Walmart. They said that wasn't us.
It wasn't Costco.
Costco put out a statement. They did. I saw that. Unless it was fake, I saw that.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, with all this AI stuff, you know, you got to give everything a side eye at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
She said, "That's me. I judge people who fuck up." Okay, let's go. I'm gonna hit you on IG, Ebony, for sure, because I want to bring that back because we had some great discussions. And I want to do some things that are a little less structured. You know, my structure, I'm gonna leave that with Alex because he's so profound, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my structure with Alex, and then we're gonna go have fun other places because when Alex have fun, he don't know when to stop.
I'm not stopping now. I got 2 more before we get out of here.
Let's go.
Number 10 is gender roles. Now that's not popular in today's society because women making a whole bunch of money and they're very educated, particularly Black women, the most educated people on the planet right now. So kudos to Black women for that. But there are still gender roles within the confines of a relationship. Okay, there's not a woman that's walking that expects for them to protect their man. They want their man to protect them. Okay, so if I'm lying, somebody in the chat tell me any different. If you're walking down the street, if you're walking down the street with your man and you start hearing gunfire, okay, are you going to step in front of him or should he step in front of you?
Oh yeah, the man should step in front of you.
So that's no question. Okay, so there are gender roles whether society want to admit it or not. We still have roles within the confines of a marriage, regardless of who making what kind of money. The gender roles are defined as whatever you two sit down and discuss because it has changed. Okay, whatever you in your household say the gender roles are, that's what the fuck it is.
Period. And I feel like that statement that you just made, I feel like it should be made more because it's like, you know, back in the day, a lot of things were a lot more cookie cutter. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But at this time, you know, people are, you know, exploring their options or creativity. Let's just say it like that. So what works for one person may not work for you. So people need to go back to whatever number that it was on your list for the know thyself. Because what works for the next person may not work for you. So stop being a fucking follower. Find out who you are and what you need, and then what your partner needs, and move on from there. Because you can't just mirror anything, any aspect of life, really, after somebody else. You can take inspiration, but you should never model your life after the next person because y'all not the same people.
Yeah. And also, to that point, E, never wish you had another person's life. Because you don't really know what that person is going through, what they did to get that life, and what they're doing to keep that life. Okay, you have no idea. You on the outside looking in, saying, "Oh, nice house, nice car. I wish I had that." But inside that house is a horror show. You have no idea.
I mean, just look at all these celebrities and stuff. All these people that people look up to on Instagram and X, and that's Twitter. That's the old Twitter for those of y'all that don't know. All these little social medias, these shows, music, whatever. You see that all they do is fight and bicker just like the rest of the people. So the money really ain't changing shit because it's all about your mentality, your morals. You know what I'm saying? Like people not getting to the deeper issues. All people concerned with, like you said earlier, is the money aspect. The money is nothing if you're just an ugly person. And I'm not talking about how you look.
Mm-hmm. Right. You take a person out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out the person. I don't care where they go. Money don't change that. If you don't get your mind together, money can't change that.
Yeah.
Time says structure means Alex is from the old school. When you have no structure, that means you are a new school.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God.
These millennials have no structure.
Move
They
that time.
don't,
Like I'm
they don't
saying.
even know what it is, to have structure. Everybody running wild.
Now he said he's talking about what I said about bringing E times 3 back.
Oh, okay.
But it's true though. They don't have structure, Alex. They don't, and that's what's the problem. I want you to finish your list before I say what I got to say.
I got one more. One more
Okay.
again. 11. Number 11. I'm gonna read Ebony with a motherfucking IE. It's
Let's go.
innate. It's innate in men to want to protect. Most men would be mad if a woman would put herself in harm's way to protect them. Damn right.
Yeah.
We're not putting our women out there like that.
Yeah.
Hell no. How many times have we discussed on this show, E, that if we in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and a window break, the man is going to check it out. But you the kind of woman like, I'm going with my man. But most men not going to let you go. Most men gonna let you go with him. He gonna say, lock the door behind me. I'm gonna check this shit out. Because he had to risk his life for his family. That's the way it is.
Yeah, when I'm at the gas station all the time, dudes be like, you want me to pump your gas for you? I'll be like, no, I'm cool. I got it.
I don't allow no woman I'm with to pump gas. None. My daughter, a woman I may be dating, nobody pumps gas. No woman pumps gas with me. They don't change tires either. They don't even fuck with cars. If they
real men see real women, but okay, this is another unpopular statement that I make, and I stand behind it. I don't care how y'all feel. These men do what they do because women allow these things. If a man is with 9 women consecutively and they all on some bullshit, he could talk to her. However, the normal gender roles that are supposed to be aren't happening. And he gets with woman number 10 and she's not going for that. She was raised right and she does require certain things. Oh, she's going to be the stuck up one. She's going to be the, you know what I'm saying? She's too much work. She's too much that, when in all actuality, no, she just was raised right. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely. I've seen situations where women were pumping gas and the man is in the car texting. I'm like, are you serious? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, or she out there trying to get the tire off and he in the car.
Of the car that he gonna drop her ass off at work and be driving around with his little raggedy, musty ass friends.
Right. Or taking her car to the next chick house to hang out.
That's what I was saying.
My goodness.
Oh.
This is my last one, E. And this is a big one too. Okay. Understand the person that you get, not the one you hope they become. Okay. So whatever you get is what you get. Don't try to play Build-A-Bear. Don't try to play Miss Fix-It. Okay, because he's 6'4", he got a nice body and so forth. So, but you're gonna make him be a gentleman. You're gonna make him be kind. You get what you get. If he's 6'4",
that goes back into intentions.
Yeah, intentions. If he's 6'4", 240 pounds, but he ain't worth a goddamn thing, then you get what you get. Don't say you like the package and then try to make him a responsible man. Try to make him a good father. Try to make him kind. Try to make him responsible. No, that's not going to happen. You just like the package. And then he get in the bed with you and lay that pipe down. Now you're really through. So you get the man or get the person you get. If you got a woman who can't cook and keep a nasty house, but she's fine, then you're going to have a woman that keep a nasty house and can't cook.
Mm-hmm. I want to say thank you for that CashApp that just came through. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, y'all send that to E, you know. But and too many women, E, you say this all the time, cannot cook today. And damn sure not keeping no clean house.
Mm-hmm.
What's with this not cooking? You got to eat, don't you? So
No, they
yeah,
just microwave shit.
yeah. Well, you listen. Stop trying to change people. That's the point I'm making. Whoever that person is, when you meet them, once you get to know them and you see how they are, if you choose to go further with that person, you get what you get.
But this
Okay.
goes into something else that we always talk about, right? This whole, no pun intended, because I just said microwave, but this whole microwave society. Everybody's so in a rush to do shit because they want to put on for the next person. A lot of people are just only in relationships to say they're in a relationship or to take fucking pictures and put them on the internet or to one up the next single friend or whatever like that. When you've seen somebody, yes, you might be physically attracted to them. That don't mean that's supposed to be your man. That don't mean that's supposed to be your woman. That don't mean y'all supposed to fuck. Like, people rush into things and don't even know who a person really is. And then a couple months down the line, you realize that you can't even stand this person because y'all were never friends, compatible, nothing. You be
Nothing.
so in a rush to say, oh, I got a man. Oh, I got a, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's when they become them girls that you be talking about, or dudes, because dudes do it too. Every month, you look at their damn update and they got a new boo. Like,
right. Every 3 months. Oh, this is my new king. I got a real one. Every 3 months, you got a real one. You know you got a real one every 3 months? Because you a fake bitch. That's why you got a real one every 3 months.
well, damn.
Point blank.
I wasn't ready for that one, yeah.
I got me a real one. Are you
Oh.
serious? You can't even cook, clean. You cuss like a sailor. You always high or drinking or whatever. And you want a real man to come in and deal with that bullshit? No, he's gonna come in and blow your back out and leave. That's what he's gonna do.
And I feel the same way for men too. Get y'all shit together too before y'all be going somewhere trying to wife somebody up and y'all don't have a house, a car, or a banking account.
And stop hating on people who are happily married, man. Leave Russell Wilson alone. Let that man take care of his wife and be happy and do what he's doing. People just hating on Russell Wilson for no reason.
I never knew so many people was hating on him like that.
Because this, see him and Sierra and Future and they just hating on Russell. Now half them women wish they would Sierra to be treated the way Russell treats her. You know what I mean? So you say you want to be married, so why not celebrate a happy marriage instead of hating on it? That's hypocrisy.
Yeah. Now, we did not get to talk about what we was going to talk about, but I feel like next week is just going to be episode 59 part 2 because all of these things need to be rectified. No, some real shit. This shit need to be rectified with the grown people because all of this bullshit is trickling down to these kids. And that's what we're going to talk about next week because these school shootings, the killings and the abuse, I'll say, of grown people from children is just rising every day. And it's because they're watching emotional ass, no priority having ass, negative, hurt, broken adults around them. How can they be productive kids? How can they be happy, positive children when they watching all of these grown people just be bullshit around them? You know what I'm saying? So we gonna talk about what these kids is getting into. We gonna talk about that next week because the shit that I seen is just it's appalling, y'all. And we got to talk about it.
It is. And I'm gonna leave with this Frederick Douglass quote because it goes with what you said. I'm gonna read time first. Kim Kardashian, TD Jakes, Jay-Z, Kris Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian just want to let her know Daddy got paperwork on all you ninjas and he about to snitch on. Are you talking about brother love?
Time said he got time today. Okay.
He got time today. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna leave with this quote because what you said was very powerful, and we'll pick this up next week. But Frederick Douglass said, it's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. And all these broken adults right now who never got healing, who never got therapy, are fucking these kids up.
Facts. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh while you were saying something so profound.
Yeah. Tom need a timeout. Yeah,
and hit me on IG, Ebony, so we can get this going, girl.
Yeah, but till next week, E, we love to chat. Welcome back.
Yeah, we back. We are back. I appreciate everybody who came through. I appreciate everybody who showed love. On your way out, hit that like button for your girl and for Alex also. And also, on your way out, I know I say this all the time, but click the description. Go over there and make sure you guys are subscribed to Alex because he has his own channel that he gonna be coming back on as well. And the store is up and everything like that with the ways of the world. So we back. I appreciate everybody who was concerned that did reach out on the back end. And stay tuned next week because next week is gonna be crazy because I like the children and I like the old people and everybody in between. Y'all be the people that I just rather just cuss y'all ass out, But we got to talk about these kids that are,
shooting up these schools, man, and doing crazy stuff.
But it's like the blame is on the parents, though. You know what I mean? Like it is the children, and they have to face consequences and be held accountable on their level too. But kids mimic what they're taught. Kids mimic what they see. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not taught a certain way, then how can you really fault them? We all have free will and there are choices. True. But when you've been programmed a certain way, when you've been raised a certain way, a lot of times, even with me, some things that I talk to you about, Alex, when I go through little situations and I'll be like, well, why this? And, we always have to come back to, everybody wasn't raised the same way. Everybody wasn't taught the same things. You know what I'm saying? So these parents is really fucking these kids up and these kids' lives are being fucked up behind it. And we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, kids don't do what you say. They do what you do.
Thanks, Ben. I appreciate it. I try, I try to be a little different, But we'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a great week in between. We will be here tomorrow. I'm going to do grown shit tomorrow, y'all, Everything's been missing ever since the accident, but I'm back. So I got some catching up to do. Tomorrow we're going to just kick it like we normally do and have a good time, play a couple games. So bring your drinks and just get ready to have a good time. We're just going to kick it tomorrow. So we'll see y'all next week.
Love y'all.
This is EsessionByEnicole. You can always call me E, but don't never call me Nicole. Your presence is appreciated. Please be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe. It's always a vibe. In my galaxy.
Hey, it's Sean Dufresne from Ready to Love, and you are watching my girl, TheeEnicole.
Tasha Lyons telling you to tune into TheeEnicole.
This is Samson from Ready to Love, and you're tuned into TheeEnicole.
It's Winter from Love Mary CC, and you're tuned in to TheeEnicole.
Make sure you guys subscribe to TheeEnicole. She is amazing. Click that button, subscribe, and you are going to enjoy all the information that she's going to share.
So come on over and tune in.